The Power Rangers teaser dropped this morning.
That's correct.
And I sent it to our little group text, and I'm pretty sure everyone watched it. So let's just jump right in. What is everyone's thought on this amazing, amazing film?
I'm just going to be completely...
Yeah, get her out of the way.
For clarity on this, I did not watch it because, as we discussed in the past, I don't care.
Okay, so Krishna...
So you guys get to discuss, and I'm just going to...
Sure. By default, Krishna, you are the oldest Power Rangers fan here. Yeah. You introduced me at a very young age of, I think, 3 or 4.
Actually, why don't you retell the story how we discovered
I think you should. I think you should.
I'm going to retell the story. So I'm sitting there. I'm about 5 years old. Ravi, our host, is 3 years old. And Ravi kind of had a tendency to be very...
I was born at that point.
You must have been born. So you were probably upstairs sleeping in the crib.
Okay.
So Ravi had a tendency to be very, like he was very fidgety. He needed something to do all the time. And so I was sitting there and we were literally flipping through the TV and I was like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. And then I came across this show with people in bright, colorful costumes fighting these gray, clay-looking characters. And I was like, Ravi, let's watch this. And he's like, no. I was like, no, let's watch this. And now we were both enthralled.
So I remember the story this way. You came to it, and there was like a talking scene. You guys were like, this is dumb.
This is boring.
And then you came back to it, and they were fighting, and you're both like, whoa, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's the same show.
This is right around 1993, 94, I believe. And Power Rangers had just really started. We're talking the quote-unquote original series in the Western world. With Jason as the Red Ranger, Billy, Trinity, Kimberly, all the classics. So we started with Jason. Power Rangers at a very, very young age, and we went through all of it. So, Christian, I know you loved the trailer. You don't have to lie. Arjuna?
I did love the trailer.
I laughed just because of like all the stereotypes of like teen angsty epic Hollywood things they use, and I couldn't help but laugh the entire thing, and it just reaffirms like this movie will be horrible.
No, get out. There's the door.
Yeah. But get out. I hope it's going to be an entertaining like horrible where you go in as a Power Rangers fan and it's like, okay, there's that cheesiness from that 90s show in it, and I feel like they're updating it to like the cheesiness of the 2000s, the cheesiness that's come out of Transformers and the MCU and the DCEU.
I think there'll be some interesting themes there for them to tell. Like to me, it was very much like the first half of that show was very much Breakfast Club meets Power Rangers. Okay. Like that's the feeling.
I agree. That's and I've never watched Breakfast Club.
Power Rangers as a movie is going to have themes.
Yes, it does actually. It taught me right for wrong, wrong from right and right. I don't know.
It taught me to never use karate as a way as like for evil.
That's true.
Only to defend people.
That's true. I like to think that we got into karate as young kids because of Power Rangers.
Absolutely.
Here's an interesting question. What do you guys think of the fact for the first trailer they decided to not show much of the actual suits? No Zords. No Zordon. Bryan Cranston, the biggest name attached. No Alpha with Bill Hader. They briefly showed Rita, which looks stupid by the way, like the ghosty thing over the bed. That you gotta admit that was dumb.
Ravi's very much already.
So let me tell you real quick. I'm gonna take 10 seconds here, maybe more. I'm hoping it does well because what I want them to do is I want them to create the Power Rangers universe.
No.
And ultimately, if that happens, we get amazing Power Ranger shows like Power Rangers in Space, Power Rangers Time Force.
Oh, you mean for like the movies?
For the movies. I mean, Power Rangers Time Force, it's time travel and Power Rangers. How you can't lose.
But then
that's like a win-win scenario.
It does have a cool twist with the original Red Ranger not dying and being bad in that show.
That's why. Spoiler alert! Come on.
We've all seen.
Wait!
We've all seen.
I haven't.
Sarah's going to start watching Power Rangers.
I'm really never going to start watching Power Rangers.
And you probably should. But I hope they go this way. So you have this first movie, which will be their origins. The second movie will introduce Tommy.
Yes.
And then the third movie will be, the White Ranger. Without giving too much away, obviously.
Well, or they will introduce Tommy as the Green Ranger through this, and I feel.
Through this?
Something tells me they're going to... Because remember, Tommy was in the first series. He was introduced in towards the end of the first series, and it kind of ends on a cliffhanger like, whoa, how did Rita get a Power Ranger?
They could totally make it a trilogy where you just focus on the 5 Rangers this first one. Introduce Tommy as just this high school student. Okay. The second movie... okay, now he's like, he's getting messed with.
Right.
And the third movie, Redemption. That's a perfect trilogy
arc.
That's very interesting.
Right. You have to think that there's going to be some type of Tommy reference, because if you look at like the redesigned version of Rita, her color is green.
It's very green oriented.
And that's like with the Green Ranger and everything. So.
Oh, quick question.
Lord Zed?
Oh, yeah, Lord Zed.
Sequel.
That'd be horrifying.
Sequel.
Wait, quick question though. Do you think any of the original Rangers, like Tommy or Jason, will make a cameo?
No. So they already.
Tommy might be.
They already mentioned a lot of the actors. They said they weren't even contacted. So I think they're I think Hollywood's trying to like take Power Rangers nostalgia
and make it less cheesy.
Can we specify though? We should specify. It's not Hollywood as a whole. That's a very big entity. It's Lionsgate. Lionsgate got somehow the rights to do this through Senpai. I can't pronounce their. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forget the name of the company too.
But I think this all Saban. So this is just a new film though that kind of. I think we all have spoken about this at various points, even you, Sarah, about how Hollywood is just trying to rehash everything.
It's Hollywood.
Hollywood is rehashing everything. So Sarah, tell us, what do you think is going to be the next thing that Hollywood rehashes?
I don't know. I just saw something the other. No, oh God. Well,
Hollywood
they've done
Dora the Explorer.
Power Rangers.
Diego.
I just saw something. I'm drawing a blank. I literally just saw something the other day that they're remaking, and I was sad about it. I just saw it last night.
Well, think about even the current fall TV show slate. They have a remake of MacGyver. They have a TV show version of Lethal Weapon. Last season they had a TV show version of Rush Hour.
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine.
I think there's a TV show that was something I saw from New York Comic Con. Them talking about basically the title of the article was the TV series nobody asked for.
They made a TV show for what was it, Limitless, that Bradley Cooper movie where he takes the drug, the pill thing, and it's going for like 2 seasons, 3 seasons or something.
So
it's everything.
So we could sum it up and say Hollywood is at the point where they're trying to rehash anything that is 15 to 20 years older, or taking any kind of blockbuster film and trying to serialize it and turn it into a television show.
Well, even look at like Disney, right? So Disney has all their animated classic fairy tale movies,
right? And then live action,
and they're not just getting live action. You're getting multiple versions because Disney's doing live actions, and some of those movies have been around so long they're part of the Creative Commons,
right?
And other studios can now make live action versions of them. So last year, earlier this year, we had Jungle Book, and there's another live action version of Jungle Book coming out next year.
Jungle Book wasn't Disney?
It was, but it's been out for so long. It's a fairy tale that's so old now.
Jungle Book's not originally Disney.
Right.
Jungle Book is Rudyard Kipling.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a story written by Rudyard Kipling.
So I see what you're saying.
Anybody can make it.
It's a story.
But like a movie like Mulan, which is I believe an original.
Nope.
No, that's not either.
No.
There are some Disney, of them.
Most of them, honestly, there are some of the new ones in the Pixar are definitely original, but a lot of the classic Disney fairy tales are pulled from other stories.
Fun fact, actually, do you know this about Mulan? Mulan is the first film that we saw in the United States. When we came in 1998.
We missed the first 7 minutes.
I think you've said.
The bigger fun fact, because of that, I am now cursed to always arrive to a movie 30 minutes early.
That's not a curse.
Is that what does it? Is that why
Probably.
you're so
yes.
fun
because
when
of
it comes
Mulan?
together?
Anyway, Power Rangers is going to be amazing.
Fun.
Arjuna.
So much fun.
I just wish they had the original theme music in the trailer.
They kind of alluded to it a little.
I just can't wait to see the supercut of someone cutting it to the original.
You have a bunch of free time after this. So
I have a bunch of free time.
I bet it's already done.
Tons of
if
free
we were
time.
to Google it right now, I bet it's already out there.